A brand new SUV is a pretty expensive purchase. And if you're currently searching for one on the market, chances are you want one with great mileage. Mediocrity shouldn't even be on the table when you're spending so much money. Fortunately, there's a number of SUVs that can travel 200,000 miles or more, and we've narrowed them down for you. Starting off, we've got the Lincoln Navigator. Every kind of reliable SUV can get you to your destination, but the Navigator does the job in style. With a 440 horsepower twin-turbo V6 engine, a 10-speed automated transmission, an option of rear or all-wheel drive, and an opulent interior, the luxurious SUV pampers passengers. This one is packed full of features. The body of the Navigator is made of aluminum, and there are standard and extended versions of the 3-row seats, heated seats, a digital dashboard, 20-inch wheels, and real wood interior trim also come as standard on the car. Owners of this SUV have reported hitting the 200,000-mile mark, and reviews indicate that the Navigator's average total annual cost for repairs and maintenance is less than the class average. Most Lincoln Navigator owners take their vehicles to the shop only once every 30 months. That's pretty good, wouldn't you say? Then comes the Toyota Highlander. Mid-size crossover SUVs like the Highlander serve as the perfect example of Toyota's commitment to always being at the top of the game. The SUV provides drivers with all of the necessities, such as interior room, technology, and efficiency. Maintenance costs are minimal as well. The less money spent on repairs and spare parts, the more reliable an SUV will be, right? The most popular model has a 2.5-liter 4-cylinder engine and 2 electric motors. This stunning vehicle is elevated by the addition of a continuously variable automatic transmission and front-wheel drive. The Highlander has a very long lifespan of well over 200,000 miles, so you don't need to think twice before buying this one. Coming in at number 8 is the Honda CR-V. The CR-V is a good option for those who want a dependable SUV but don't want to spend an insane amount of money. The SUV's interior is spacious, it handles well, and most importantly, it boasts a dependable engine. A 1.5-liter turbocharged 4-cylinder with 190 horsepower is the engine's standard output. With the SUV's overall fuel efficiency of 29 miles per gallon, the Japanese manufacturer didn't let customers down on that front. The interior of the Honda is calm and road noise is effectively muted. Inside the SUV, there's plenty of room for passengers, especially in the back seats. A 7-inch infotainment touchscreen system that supports Apple CarPlay and Android Auto is also available. With enough tender love and care, the Honda CR-V can run up for 200,000 miles. Like all Honda vehicles, the CR-V's lifespan is a result of the expert craftsmanship and high-quality materials used in its construction. Up next is the Chevrolet Tahoe. Over the past 30 years, the Tahoe has been one of the most well-liked SUVs in America. Because of its stability during high-speed chases, it's actually become the model of choice for police enforcement and government organizations. If it's good enough for them, it has to be good enough for us. The full-size SUV's 5.3 and 6.2-liter V8 engines are both paired with a very agile 6-speed automatic transmission. With an anticipated lifespan of almost 200,000, the Tahoe is easily one of the more dependable SUVs on the market, and this is true even for earlier models. Basically, if there's anywhere you need to be, the Tahoe will get you there. Next on the list is the Ford Expedition. As the first full-size SUV with a 4-door body sold by Ford, the Expedition has some serious history behind it. Additionally, it's a unique car, because it was introduced in 1997 as a replacement for the legendary Bronco. Since that time, the Expedition has retained a strong and devoted fan base, but the brand's devotees aren't blind in their allegiance. This is made clear by the fact that the Expedition is one of the least recalled SUVs out there. The Ford Expedition is available in a variety of trim levels and 2 body lengths to meet the needs of SUV buyers of all sorts, from the value-conscious to the downright extravagant. A Ford Expedition with appropriate maintenance should last up to 200,000 miles, and honestly, is there more you could ask for? Taking the 5th position is the Toyota 4Runner. When it comes to off-road ability, load space, and practical standard equipment, this SUV's a champ. But you clicked on this video for high-mileage SUVs, right? Well, the 4Runner has got you covered in that department as well, boasting well over 200,000 miles. The 4Runner is ideal if you're searching for a conventional truck-based and adventure-ready SUV. You get a lot of legroom thanks to its size, especially in the front seats. The 4Runner's 270 horsepower V6 engine provides more than enough power, and it has a 5,000-pound towing capacity. A touchscreen, Bluetooth, satellite radio, Siri Eyes-free, a 120-volt outlet, and several 12-volt power outlets are some of the other highlights of the 4Runner. If you're planning a little family getaway, this SUV's the perfect one to take on the road. Alright, so 200,000 miles is impressive, but those are just rookie figures. If you're aiming for the best, might as well go for the SUVs that hit numbers. That'll actually make your jaw drop, right? Well, keep watching, because coming up are SUVs that'll give you 300,000 miles, and possibly even higher. Next, we've got the GMC Yukon. The Yukon has wowed drivers ever since it has proven to withstand basically an endless number of miles. The Yukon offers style and comfort, but we gotta say, it isn't the most fuel-efficient car on the list, because it only gets 14 miles per gallon in the city and 22 on the highway. However, the vehicle's 5.3-liter V8 engine generates 355 horsepower and accelerates from 0 to 60 in 7.1 seconds. That makes up for the lack of fuel efficiency, doesn't it? The car's 8-seat capacity and a max towing capacity of 8,300 pounds with an optional all-wheel drive system are two of its best features. The Yukon has excellent comfort options, including quilted leather seats, front seat heating, and a panoramic sunroof. And yet, entry-level trims are still quite affordable. You may choose between the Yukon Standard model and the Yukon XL, with an extended wheelbase, both of which offer first-rate comfort and potent V8 performance. Many Yukon SUVs that were sold second-hand had at least 300,000 miles on them, so this one's definitely a keeper. At number 3 is the Chevrolet Suburban. The full-size Chevy Suburban is one of the greatest SUVs out there. The 3-row Suburban features more storage room than any other SUV, and a spacious cabin with comfortable seating for up to 8 passengers. A multitude of user-friendly technology and driver aid technologies are available in the luxurious and tasteful decorated cabin, including GM Super Cruise hands-free driving system. The Suburban has a variety of powerful gas and diesel engines to choose from, and rides and handles well on the highway. But the best part about the ginormous SUV is the fact that it can hit 300,000 miles without any complaints. So, if you're looking for a sturdy machine that's going to stick with you, this one's a great choice. Coming in at second place is the Toyota Sequoia. If you've been hunting for an SUV that'll last you a long time, the Toyota Sequoia is right up your alley. The Sequoia has a luxurious cabin with wide first and second row seats, an elegant and user-friendly entertainment system, and a variety of standard driver assistance systems, including blind spot monitoring and adaptive cruise control. Even on bumpy roads, it's quiet and comfy to drive. The hybrid V6 powertrain, which offers quick acceleration and strong towing capacity with the advantage of a lower fuel cost, is one of the Sequoia's standout features. Many of its longtime users have reported hitting that 300,000-mile mark. And that is the perfect testament to this SUV's trustworthiness. Finally, we have the leader of the high-mileage SUV club, the Toyota Landcruiser. Since the 1950s, the Toyota Landcruiser has been a cultural staple in one form or another. The previous model stayed on the market for an incredible 13 years, showing just how reliable the legendary SUV is. The Landcruiser is actually one of Toyota's oldest products, and one reason it has endured for so long is because of the enormous fan base it's built up over time. These devoted aficionados enjoy putting a lot of miles on their Landcruisers, which, with simple maintenance, should survive for at least 25 years. It looks tough, and is tough in actuality. Most Landcruiser owners will tell you they've had theirs for many decades, meaning it's crossed that 300,000 mile mark many times over. And that brings us to the end of today's video. So which of the SUVs from the list do you think will last the longest? Why don't you let us know in those comments down below, and as always, don't forget to smash those like and subscribe buttons because we want to see you for the next one.